Well, this morning, the Kansas Honor Flight took off on its 100th flight since 2012. It's been taking veterans to see these memorials in Washington, D.C. KAKE's Jocelyn Schifferdecker is here with what this means to those veterans going.
Deb, there's just so many emotions for the veterans. It's excitement, gratitude, honor, and even grief as they take a minute to reflect on their service and sacrifice. An early wake-up call.
Yeah, I thought that 5 o'clock would come around pretty quick.
But energy was high as Eisenhower Airport was a sea of red, with 100 Kansas veterans getting ready for one unforgettable trip to Washington, D.C.
I know it'll be an emotional time just to see it.
Richard Penner served with the Coast Guard during the Vietnam War.
I've cherished the time I spent in the Coast Guard.
He is proud to be a part of the 100th Kansas Honor Flight. He knows this will be an incredibly impactful visit to the nation's capital.
And one of my friends from high school who's in my class died in Vietnam. I'm real anxious to go look at his name on the wall.
Over the last 12 years, the Kansas Honor Flight has taken about 4,100 veterans to Washington, D.C.
We took, I think, 30 veterans on our first flight back then, and we had very little resources.
It says it has no plans to stop.
I've already scheduled 4 flights for next year.
Its goal is to take veterans on a free trip to Washington, D.C. so they can see their memorials. Of the 100 on this flight, 1 served in World War II and the Korean War, 2 served in the Korean War and Vietnam, and 97 served in the Vietnam War.
Just simply to get the word out to our vets, hey, get signed up, let's get her done.
The group has safely landed in Baltimore, ready to head to D.C. and take a moment to reflect at the several memorials they will see. The honor flight will return this Wednesday around 12:30. In studio, Jocelyn Schifferdecker, KAKE News on your side.